Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have a special episode dedicated to a legendary rock Malaysian band named XPDC. But before we deep dive into their incredible journey, let us first take a moment to pay a tribute to their singer named Mael, who just recently passed away. His contribution to the band and the Malaysian music industry will never be forgotten. Let's celebrate his legacy together as we explore the story of XPDC. XPDC, also known as Band Eddie Badri Band, is a Malaysian music group that was formed in 1989 by C.I.N.T.A, the lyricist of the band since 1990s. Over the years, XPDC has undergone lineup changes in the vocal, drum and bass positions, except for the guitar. Since their formation, the band has released 7 successful studio albums, including their best-selling album, Brutal, which sold over 350,000 units in 1997. Their songs have received immense radio airplay, leading them to hold a massive concert known as Konsert Raksasa XPDC Brutal Stadium Negara in April 1998 at the National Stadium in Kuala Lumpur. This concert marked a significant milestone in their career and solidified XPDC as the Metallica of Malaysia in terms of impact, following the golden era of bands like Search and Wings. However, internal conflicts eventually led to the formation of 2 separate bands, XPDC Kita Pengyu led by Mael and XPDC Militia led by Izo. Before the birth of XPDC, there was a band called Tragedy, formed in 1995 in Pantai Dalam, Kuala Lumpur by Mael, the vocalist and guitarist from Muar Johor, and Izo, the guitarist from Kelantan. They later recruited Yazid from Johor as the drummer and Mantobe as the bassist, and together they performed at various venues, especially at fanfares. Their frequent performances at fanfares earned them the title of Raja Fanfare from their fans. However, their journey as a band faced hardship. They were once deceived by an organizer who didn't pay them for a performance in Pulau Langkawi, leaving them stranded without enough money to return to Kuala Lumpur. In 1988, the band faced a split when Yazid and Mantobe decided to leave. They were eventually replaced by Zua on bass and Lee Space on drums. During this challenging time, their fate took a turn when they met a renowned composer named J.S. Kelvin, also known as Zul Adnan bin Muhammad Razali. J.S. Kelvin came to Langkawi with Bumiputra Rockers BPR and Tragedy that had the opportunity to perform alongside them. This encounter became a turning point for the band, leading to a name change from Tragedy to XPDC. Initially, the band was hesitant about the new name as they thought it spelled out XPDC in full, which wasn't unique. However, J.S. Kelvin creatively wrote the name as XPDC based on its phonetic pronunciation, surprising and impressing the band members. They realized that J.S. Kelvin's creative ideas could pave a new path for them, and they willingly left the band behind the negative connotations of the Tragedy brand to embrace the more progressive XPDC. From 1990 to 1997, J.S. Kelvin and the creation of XPDC marked the band's journey. They signed a recording contract with Live Records in Kuala Lumpur and started recording their first album. With the help of guest musicians Jan Left-Handed on bass and Amy Handy Black on drums, they completed 50% of the studio recording. Their debut studio album Darjah Satu gained popularity in the Malaysian music scene with its hit song C.I.N.T.A, C.I.N.T.A, written by J.S. Kelvin. However, Drummer Lee Space decided to leave the band, and Amy, a former member of Handy Black, replaced him as a guest musician. In 1997, the resignation of the main vocalist Mael created a significant controversy. Many fans and music enthusiasts believed that XPDC would fade away. Surprisingly, the album Brutal, released in the same year and Mael's last album with the band, sold over 350,000 copies, becoming XPDC's best-selling album. Mael's departure opened the door for Ali, the former vocalist for Terra Rossa, to join XPDC for live performances in 1997, shortly after the release of Brutal. Ali's presence not only boosted support for XPDC but also contributed to the album's increased sales. Meanwhile, Mael left the band due to internal reasons. Ali's inclusion as the new vocalist saved XPDC from a potential downfall caused by Mael's absence. Additionally, Amy was involved in a serious car accident, leading to him temporary replacement by Lola, who agreed to fill in for Amy. By the way, if you want a full subtitle, press the option button on your top right corner, select captions, press auto translate, and choose your preferred language. That's it. Let's continue. In April 1998, the grand-scale concert and recording night called Konsert XPDC Brutal took place at Stadium Negara in Kuala Lumpur. The band members Ali, Izo, Zua and Lola participated in this historic event, which solidified XPDC's position as the #1 rock band in Malaysia following the success of Surge and Wings. XPDC was also recognized as one of the big 3 metal bands in Malaysia alongside Chromok and FTG. Ali's powerful and gravely vocals combined with his energetic headbanging style reminiscent of Metallica captivated fans and gained widespread attention. Many fans believe that Ali's headbanging performances were unmatched in the rock genre. Ali's unique abilities and stage presence contributed to XPDC's popularity, and his intense headbanging perfectly matched the album title Brutal. Ali's high-pitched and raspy vocals became a crucial factor in XPDC's survival and helped build a distinct identity for the band. The large-scale concert in 1998, attended by nearly 20,000 fans, was considered XPDC's best performance, solidifying their status as the #1 band in Malaysia. The concert was also released as a CD and VCD. In the same year, Ali's debut studio album with XPDC titled Samurai was released and sold over 200,000 copies. This surprising achievement further elevated XPDC's reputation and success despite some loyal fans expressing criticism about the absence of Mael. Nevertheless, many fans appreciated Ali's contribution and his trademark hairstyle became a popular trend. XPDC became increasingly busy releasing music videos for the album Samurai and garnering attention from various media and publicity outlets. The band's popularity and fan support remained strong, with their live performances consistently drawing large crowds. In early 1999, Norman K. Aryu organized a 2-night concert at Stadium Negara Kuala Lumpur titled Konsert Gergasi Berentak Surge vs XPDC. Despite such popularity with their song Nur Nilam Sari, they maintained a humble attitude toward XPDC, acknowledging their seniority and experience in the music industry. Both bands received praise for their personalities, and fans embraced their wholeheartedly. Due to car accident, Amy was unable to perform the band's energetic songs. After a year, Lola officially joined XPDC when Amy decided to resign. Under new management led by Ahmad Nazri Haji Abdul Rahman, XPDC established a jamming and training studio as well as a management office in Taman Bukit Mewah, Kajang, Selangor. XPDC's bass guitarist Zua left the band to pursue his own direction by forming Viper, where he could record and contribute vocals. Yan, left-handed, replaced Zua as the bass guitarist in XPDC. Yan was not a newcomer to Ekspedisi but has been working behind the scenes with the band since the album Darjah Satu as a sessionist. However, after some time, Lola left Ekspedisi to join Search at the end of 2003, and Pai, former drummer of Barongan, took his place. Lola's time with Search was also short-lived as Yazid Search returned to the band in 2005. In the wake of Mael's untimely passing on April 27, 2023, Ekspedisi and their devoted fans mourn the loss of a talented and influential singer. Mael's voice may be silent, but his legacy lives on, etched within the heart and soul of Ekspedisi's music. As the band continues the journey, they carry Mael's spirit with them, forever grateful for the impact he made and determined to keep his memory alive through their electrifying performances and unwavering passion for Malaysian rock.